Hello and welcome, my dear friends. Welcome to another review of vintage fountain pen. This time I have for you a real beautiful celluloid. It was made in Italy in the 1930s. And I present to you this wonderful Minerva fountain pen. As you can see, it's made of this beautiful celluloid. It has different patterns and shadings, and it is a wonderful piece. How do I know it's a Minerva fountain pen? Well, the first clue we have engraved on the barrel, Minerva Mark Deposé, and probably you recognize this fountain pen. This particular one, I bought it at my local flea market, and it cost me only 300 lace, or the equivalent of 60.72 euros, or 68.35 US dollars. What is interesting and special about this Minerva is this particular engraving on the cap. And I hope you can see in this lighting, but I will tell you what it is engraved there. So it is engraved Corrado Accossano Roma. This gentleman, Corrado Accossano, had a successful stationery and pen shop in Rome, which distributed OMAS, fountain pens, Minerva pens, and also a brand called Forever. All the pens sold in this shop had an over imprint like this you see over here, and this particular engraving. What is this Minerva? Practically, Minerva is a sub-brand of OMAS. It is the affordable range of OMAS pens. And the pens that were sold by Corrado Accossano were not different from the ordinary production of OMAS fountain pens. On this particular model, I can see the influences of the Parker duofold. We live in a period where the Italian designers were heavily inspired by the success of the Parker duofold back in the 1920s. We are in the 1930s and they are still influenced by the American duofold. And of course, one of the characteristics is the endings. They are flat. This particular one is a button filler, and it has two rings here at the cap, and the clip ends in this spheric little ball. And probably you can see at the top the use of hard rubber. Interesting that the piece that holds the button filling has maintained that black color, so probably it is made out of plastic or celluloid, and this is made out of hard rubber. So this tells me that this pen is an early Minerva from the middle of the 1930s. I already told you it is a button filler, but unfortunately, guys, I believe that it has the inner mechanism, but the actual button is missing. I bought it as it is. I did not lose it. And what I like about this fountain pen is the provenance. I know it was sold through this dealer in Roma, so the capital of Italy, but also I like the fact that we have its original gold nib. Engraved on it, we have Minerva 5 first qualità, so not quality but qualità in Italian quality. And on the back, again, the same influence of the Parker duofold that is material is present with this Christmas type feeder that we see also on the Parker models. So, what can I tell you? Minerva was a sub-brand of OMAS. It tended to the middle range of the market. I have right here a beautiful OMAS Extra from 1932, which is not faceted but also cylindrical like this one. And if we zoom on them, we can see some little differences. Almost the same celluloid, but this has, let's say, a gray pattern and this is more of a green pattern. The interesting and elaborate rings of the OMAS Extra. This is a lever feel and this is a button filler. Engraved also here we have OMAS Extra. And let me show you also the nibs. So this is the large nib of the OMAS in comparison with the nib of the Minerva. So OMAS Extra and Minerva. And this is the feeder. So quite nice. I will also, for a matter of a comparison, I will put them side by side next to a Mont Blanc 146 from 1983. So a modern Mont Blanc. Let me put them side by side, guys, for you to see. So the Mont Blanc is the tallest one. In the second place, with approximately the same dimension as the OMAS Extra, we have the Minerva. And of course, the Mont Blanc is a bigger pen. And now, before I will do the writing sample, let me put back the OMAS over here. And I will leave the dimensions of this Minerva on the screen. I will change the angle of the camera, guys. And after that, we will do the writing sample. So let me change the angle of the camera like this. I have here my notepad with the other, and I will use this part. Okay. Unfortunately, guys, I can't open it to restore it, so I will just dip this pen in ink. I really have to make time to restore those, but I'm sincere with you. I don't have so much time, so much spare time. So I have here tissue. I will try to gently clean only the grip section. And guys, let me see, a little zoom and probably a little more. Let me put back this over here and a little bit more over zoom. I'm not so pleased. Maybe I will change also the angle. Oh yes, like this. This is wonderful. So I have here a Minerva by OMAS. This, I think it was made in the late 1930s in Italy. I know that this particular pen was sold in Rome by Corrado Accossano. And this was a stationery store and also a distributor of products. So Minerva made by OMAS. Minerva is a sub-brand of OMAS. This is fitted with the Minerva 14 karat 585 gold nib. It appears it rides like an FF for a fine nib. And now I will test for you if we have a flexible nib. So, like this. Yes, definitely we have a little flex of the nib. It also appears to be a juicy writer, and I will show it to you, so quite nice. And let me see if we have some line variants. So here, no pressure, and here I'm starting to apply pressure. And as you can see, no visible line variance. Okay, I am curious to see how it does the signature. Yes, quite nice. It has a little bit of a scratch, but it's not annoying, and it's not present all the time. Now I'm curious to see if I can reverse write with this. Reverse writing, and surprise, it does the reverse writing. It doesn't lose its ink flow. It had a little bit scratch at the beginning, so definitely a yes. And if it's reverse writing, it writes like an EF for extra fine, and simple it writes like a fine one. Let me tell you, I enjoy using this nib. By the way, guys, sorry about this. I did not tell you. You can post the cap if you want. I've used it till now unposted. But I think I will tell you about the quick brown fox that jumps over the lazy dog. Although of its a little problem where it scratches for short periods, it is a wonderful nib. It has a wonderful feedback, and it is a wonderful and an interesting pen. This was its review, guys. This is how it writes. I hope you have a nice day, my friends, wherever you are. I will see you again in the next episode. Till then, bye-bye, and God bless you all, my dear friends.